On my spring break trip to Colorado and Arizona, the words wonder, seek, notice, appreciate, marvel, and discover were constantly running through my head. I wanted to apply Brown's taxonomy to my trip, and by doing this, I realized I did more, and I felt more. This taxonomy made this trip so much more memorable. Wonder. To start off the trip, I spent a lot of time wondering if Jess was going to get a seat on our overbooked flight. I wondered what this trip had in store. When we drove, I wondered where everyone else was going, or who the people who lived in the houses we drove past were. Seek. On our 10-hour drive to Tucson and back, we had to seek out good radio stations. We hit the seek button plenty of times.
Somebody's gonna give you a lesson in leaving. Somebody's gonna give you what you've been doing, and I hope that I'm around to watch them knock you down, to show you love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams I'll never do, I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
Notice. After spending the last few months isolating myself inside due to the weather being below zero and less than ideal for a nice day to spend outside, it's amazing how much I notice the little things I love about being outdoors. The sounds of the birds chirping, the smell of pine needles, the way the sunshine felt. Seeing palm trees and the blue sky was amazing. Appreciate. Being outside in the sun and just being still was one of the biggest things that I appreciated. I love seeing beautiful views. I appreciated God's creation and the different landscapes America has to offer. I appreciated getting the chance to hike with Jess.
Get a hold of yourself.
I appreciated the chance to watch the BLC Vikings play baseball and getting to sit and laugh with Jess and the other baseball parents. This trip was a breath of fresh air that I really needed. I appreciated enjoying my breakfast on the patio in the warm sun, and I definitely appreciated sleeping in the giant king bed at our hotel. Marvel. Anyone who knows me well knows how much I love a good view. There were so many times I stopped and stared in awe at the world around me on this trip. In the car, my neck got sore from staring out the window. Climbing the mountain, I would just stop and take it all in. Discover. On this trip, I discovered new towns, new views, new states, and I discovered that I cannot finish a cinnamon roll that is the size of my face. I discovered how good it felt to see the lakes of Minnesota as we returned home, and how excited I was to share about my trip.